Irresponsible forestry and the conversion of forest to farmland mean that each year we're losing 32 million acres of forest, an area the size of Mississippi. Along with these forested acres, we are losing species at a rate unprecedented since the disappearance of the dinosaurs. Soils are eroding, washing out to sea. Agrochemical runoff is polluting our waterways. Forest communities are losing their sources of livelihood.
Forests act like a thermostat globally. So they absorb carbon dioxide and they generate oxygen for us to breathe. And anybody who's ever sat under the shade of a tree knows that they help regulate the temperature. They help absorb and manage soil, and they also provide habitat for wildlife.
Images like these may be painful to watch. Deforestation affects all of us, and we can all be a part of the solution because we all rely on forest products for food, medicine, and shelter. Small actions can lead to big changes. Simply by looking for this little green frog when shopping for everyday items such as coffee, tea, chocolate, fruit and paper, and wood products, we can all contribute to a greener world and the well-being of forest communities.
When you purchase products with the green frog on it, the Rainforest Alliance seal, you are buying a quality product that provides good livelihoods for people and protects the planet.
The Rainforest Alliance has been working on the ground with farmers and foresters since 1986, giving them the tools necessary to raise crops and harvest timber using methods that support a healthy environment. When farmers and foresters meet comprehensive standards for sustainability, they are eligible to earn the Rainforest Alliance certified seal.
There's quite a few challenges to addressing deforestation. One of the key ones is that most of the deforestation globally is due to agriculture. So we're cutting down forests to grow food, but we're often doing that in a way that's very inefficient. We could indeed have all the food we need without cutting down forests. So Rainforest Alliance works with farmers in more than 35 countries around the world to help them both commit to no further deforestation and to planting trees in their fields, in their crops, and help to integrate trees back into agricultural landscapes. So that not only protects the soil and protects biodiversity, but it also helps deal with the deforestation issue. That's one way that Rainforest Alliance is active. And another key challenge to or cause of deforestation is people doing unsustainable logging, and that also Rainforest Alliance works to certify sustainable practices on farms and forests in a way that you can cut down trees in the forest, but you maintain the longevity of the forest. You do it in a way that protects all of its conservation values, so you're still able to make a living. You and I are still able to buy chairs or whatever else we need that are wood products, but it's done in a way that the forest will be there for many generations to come.
Well, first, you need environmental sustainability. You've got to have clean water. You have to have good productive soil, or else how are you going to make a living from the land? But it's definitely not enough. You've got to have economic sustainability too, meaning you've got to be able to earn a living. If you can't do that, you're going to liquidate your assets and degrade your environment just to meet immediate needs. But you also need social sustainability. You've got to treat your workers well, and you've got to have legal tenure and rights to your land and to your resources in order to be able to plan for the future.
Well, the Rainforest Alliance began officially in 1987. They were a group of volunteers who wanted to make a difference and help people understand that rainforests around the world were being destroyed at a really rapid rate, and there were no organizations that were looking at whole ecosystems and the negative impacts that were going on in forests. So the Rainforest Alliance started. We started out with $0, no office, no experience, and little by little we grew, and we took on new programs and took on staff and continued to grow little by little. And 25 years later, we have impacted millions of people's lives in a positive way and conserved millions of acres of land around the world.
The Rainforest Alliance has also been able to achieve measurable gains for workers and their families.
I'd like to highlight our work in Western Ghana, where we've been working with about 3,000 smallholder cocoa farms in 30 communities spread across 60,000 hectares of land. And we've been working with these communities to strengthen their rights to their land and resources. We've also been working directly with the farmers to help boost productivity and adopt responsible, sustainable production practices. And this has resulted in increased yields, increased income for farmers and their families, partly by being able to access Rainforest Alliance certified premium markets around the world, but also by diversifying their income focused on local markets.
Because consumers are increasingly demanding corporate transparency, and because companies around the world need to ensure the long-term viability of their supply chains, companies such as Lipton are turning to the Rainforest Alliance.
By working with Rainforest Alliance, we ensure that every cup of Lipton hot tea we sell and every glass of Lipton iced tea we sell is in the right direction towards actually making a better life for our farmers, for their families, and for the environment. From the consumer perspective, using the Rainforest Alliance seal, it actually helps us to help consumers make the right choice. They know that the products they're going to be buying come from a trustworthy brand, and as well, it's going to be the right choice for the environment.
More than 2/3 of consumers around the world believe they have a responsibility to purchase products that are better for the environment and for society. And so organizations like the Rainforest Alliance are making it easier for consumers to find and purchase products that are quality for their families, but make a difference for the people who make the product and create a more sustainable environment for the future.
We work with certifying sustainable practices on farms and forests in more than 100 countries around the world, and then provide consumers with a way to purchase those products through looking for the Rainforest Alliance frog, and that way help everybody protect the forest.